Oh, welcome to another yapping sesh. Hope you guys didn't miss me as much. It's been 6 days since I last posted, and a lot of things happened in the last 6 days. So I don't think this video would be enough to actually cover all of that. So that is another topic. So yes. So I hope all of you guys are doing quite well, as I am doing, because I have healed. I have I have, taken a break from all forms of social media, and I'm focusing on what I should focus right now. That is on my life and not chase people that much. So yes, and that's one thing. That's one thing. Please excuse, I'm not gonna wear my glasses. My ears hurt, and you cannot see my luscious hair. So yeah, that's my bro sleeping. Okay, please ignore him. He's not gonna leave my room anytime soon. I'll have to leave. Okay, so okay, so hope you guys are doing well. That should be our introduction, right? So this week, like the last 6 days, it has been quite easy. Actually, there were some days where I didn't feel like anything. Like I was very sad. No, I don't know why, but I didn't know actually. Like it was very random. I had random, waves of loneliness and unhappiness, even though I have a lot of people around me. So I think that's being a little ungrateful. So I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry for even putting it out that way, to putting that as a reason to be sad. I'm very sorry. Please forgive me, my friends. If you're watching this, Morshed, Alisha, please ignore that. Ignore this part. I love you guys, and I'm very happy I have you. Okay. Another thing is that yeah, that pretty much sums up everything. I had exams going on every day, like frequently, like a day later. So I've been pretty caught up on that. So I'm very sorry if I haven't been able to reach out to some of my friends, because I wasn't I actually took a break from all my socials, so I do not know even if they need me. But I if you need any major help, I'm there on WhatsApp. You can reach me out on WhatsApp if you have my number. So yeah, that pretty much sums up the week. I'm sorry I'm repeating a lot of words because it's almost bedtime. It's past bedtime, I would say, but still I'm awake. I'm a daredevil on my own. I'm going against my parents' will. So yeah, that's something. Okay. Okay, guys. So today's topic would be, I would love to bestow some wisdom upon all of you guys today. So first of all, if the one watching, if you are waiting for someone, whether it be a friend, or it might be your lover, or anyone as such, if you have been chasing them, if you see that the the person on the other side isn't reciprocating what you're showing, that is not your problem. That is not your problem. That is their level of immaturity that has led them to do this. If they're avoidant, it's not your duty to figure out what you did wrong and what went wrong. It's not necessary to go through all your previous chats and look what you said, like what you messed up. It's not important, and it's not your duty. You have other things to do. You are an important person, and it isn't defined by a single person. Who you are isn't defined by how a single person treats you. They might treat you like shit. Everyone's not gonna treat you the same way you expect them, because not everyone has that level of empathy. And the one who's watching, if someone misbehaves with you, with such a nice person like you, with such humble personality, then they're the problem. And it's very important that you cut them off. Like, even though I'm not really good at it, even though I myself, I cannot do that, I'll still reach out. I'll still, send them a hi. But I have promised myself that I will stop. I have stopped, as a matter of fact. So don't do that. Because do not forget, like, you might be venting out about this to friends who care about you, and this doesn't, put a very good image on yourself, because you're venting out about not getting attention from someone who's not very important in your life, to be honest. But you're venting it out to people who wait for your replies, who wait for your presence, and who yearn for who you are, who love your presence, who love you as a person who you are. You do not need to even change your personality in front of them. You do not have to, sugarcoat everything in front of them. They're still waiting. So if you went out to those people, just imagine them going through all of your stuff, like everything, like you being such a pathetic person that you are sulking over someone who doesn't give a shit about you. So it's not important. The one thing that's important, that you stop venting out and live your life with the people you have, with people who you do not need to open your, change who you are. Be around people who value you, who care. Be around the people who'll always send you a text every now and then, even though they have no they have no issue going with you, and they have nothing to ask. And always remember to cut off people who only come back to you when they need something. So yes, that was our topic of discussion today. That was a part of our yap sesh, because I want all of you guys to heal. With this generation, it's very unfair, and it's very saddening that the world has been made to be like that, in that manner. It has changed, it has transformed to what it was a few years ago, when things were quite direct. Now people do not even see your messages, because they feel that if they see your messages at the same time, it would decrease your value. And if you expect actual empathy from this generation, you're going to be disappointed. And it's very important that you leave that thought and actually do something on yourself. Get yourself busy. Go watch that movie your mom wants to watch with you. Don't sulk it over someone who doesn't even care. And they, outside, they do not have enough brain cells to even care about you. That's one thing. That is the main reason they do not care, because they do not have enough brain capacity to actually have that level of thought. So they do not even know what might have hurt you. So it's very important that you stay with the people who value you, because every day they think about you. They think about you 24/7. Even if they don't, they'll still send you a text or reply to you when you need them. They'll always be there for you when you need them. Be it your parents. So that is another topic. But if you're talking about social life, you have your siblings. If you have, you're very lucky, because they'll never let you down. At least if you're very unlucky, then that is another case. But if you have siblings who care about you, that is a very big positive. That's a positive for you, actually. And moreover, it's very important that you do not forget about the people who you do not talk to very frequently, but um, they actually have a major part in your life. Whether it be your grandparents, you might not live with them, but make sure to call them every now and then, because deep down they're waiting for your voice, your own voice. They're yearning to listen to your voice, talking to them, asking for that little advice that you might not even need, but be there for them because they genuinely care. And it's important, like, if you did not get what you showed, it's important that you give people what they showed. Mark my words, be around the people who you want to be, who want to be with you. Don't try to fit in too hard, because you won't at the end of the day. That would be temporary, and that wouldn't last even for like a year. It wouldn't even last 2 months, because you weren't meant to be there. You are carved for your specific kind of people. You cannot be everywhere. You might be there as an acquaintance, but you'll never be their friend, or you'll never be their partner. So it's very important that you find your people. And to do that, you must open up. And you must be liberal enough to actually come out of your bubble. You'll have to be out of your comfort zone. You should stop hanging out with the same 3 people. Go hang out with more. Go hang out with more. I would say, yeah, make new friends. Talk with that senior. Talk with that senior. Talk with the teacher. Know about them. Build connections. This is not going to help you in your social life. They'll help you build connections. They'll help you land a job if you're lucky. We can't say anything right now. The possibilities are infinite. And it's very important that you acknowledge that. So being around the same pathetic people that do not show up isn't gonna cut it. You'll have to be mature for yourself, and you'll have to realize what's right for you. And that realization is what will heal you, and what is bound to heal you. Because you looking for the message, you waiting for the message, isn't going to do anything. It's just gonna fuck up your mental health. That's it. That's the only thing that's gonna do. It has nothing positive to do to you, because that was not meant to be a part of your problem. You have other problems to solve. You have that major exam coming up. You have that major college that is waiting for your arrival. You have that major human being that is waiting for you for a lifetime. So it's obvious that this time that we're in is temporary. It's not going to stay like this all the time. So now that you are hurt, it's important to understand that this is a time frame. This is a little time frame of your life. Your entire life is going to lead up to like 60 to 70 years. You're just in a minor part of your life. Like, if you're a teenager watching this, it's much more applicable to you guys, to us actually. We are in a minor time frame of our lives. So if we ruin the major time frame just because we messed up the minor time frame, it's gonna affect our life overall. It's gonna cost us a lot. Not only it's gonna cost us materialistic things, but it would cost us relationships. It would cost us connections. So it's important that you think about the long-term effects. You forget about what's going to happen now. You'll have to think about the long-term issue that's going to arise from that. If you sulk over someone and you ruin your day, you have ruined an entire 24 hours. You could have done a lot. You could have done a lot. You could have met actual good people. You could have actually finished that assignment on time. Or you could have actually, got through all the slides that you have left. I've been through that. So it's important that you realize it before it's too late. So it's important that you guys realize that. So to summarize everything, do not chase, be who you are. The ones that want you, the ones that see the good in you will come back. And the new ones will definitely be attracted to be a part of your life. So it's important that you stop the chase and you focus on yourself. Adios. Goodbye.